You ever been lost before? Not sure where you are? You're walking around. Walking maybe in a forest. It feels like a forest. Sometimes life feels like a forest. So today I want to talk a little bit about values and the role of values when it comes to leadership. You guys got values? You know what your values are? You know what they mean? Could you name them? So I'm out here in the woods right now, and I've got my compass up. Some of you have a compass. I have a compass on my phone. And you know, if I want to know where to go, or if I get lost, I can point the compass north, and I know which direction I need to go. Boom. You ever been wandering around through life? You just feel lost, not even sure where to go, direction to turn, what questions to ask, what words to say. You ever been in a situation? Maybe it's been at work with a team. Maybe it's been with a family member, group you're part of. Something happens, you don't know what to do. Yikes. Situations feel kind of sticky. Everybody kind of clams up a little bit. Yeah, you know, a compass can help us with that. You know, if I'm out wandering in the woods, walking around, checking stuff out, sometimes I need direction. I need to know which way to go. What step do I take first? What step do I take forward? What step do I take back? What step do I take to the side? How do I know that? How do I even begin to think through that? You know, for some of us, we have a compass. And a compass will always point us to true north. It points us in the direction that we need to be going. It helps us guide our path. It provides clarity, provides vision, provides a way forward. On April 23rd, 1910, who was then former President Theodore Roosevelt, stopped in Paris to give what will become one of his most famous speeches ever, called "The Man in the Arena." And it was all about not sitting on the sidelines. Not sitting on the sidelines and watching it go by and pointing out what people are doing wrong or jeering at people, but what it feels like to be in the arena, to be in the moment, to step into the gap, to do the thing that we're uniquely called for in life, right? To do that work and to do it with purpose. Check it out.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out where the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best of times knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
So here's the thing about being in the arena. When we're in the arena and our face is bloodstained and our breath is labored, it's hard, it's dusty, and people are looking at us, knowing our values reminds us of why we went into the arena in the first place. We only have one set of values. You don't have a personal set of values and an organizational set of values and a leadership set of values. You have one set of values, and those values guide our action. Those values are principles in which we live our life by. They're how we make decisions on an everyday basis. They're how we communicate and why we communicate and how we lead and the ways in which we make certain decisions. Maybe you've never thought about your values before. You've never thought about what is it that really guide? What are the principles of my life? Here's a couple of questions. What gives you joy? What gives you meaning and fulfillment? What are the things in life that give you a sense of purpose? Write those words down. Knowing our values helps me to be authentic and vulnerable. I can be myself. I can say I'm sorry. I can heal. I can come from a place of joy, not regret or shame or anger. Values helps me come from a place of empathy, be compassionate, be present in the moment. Brene Brown says that you have to walk your values out. And when she says that, she means you got to live this every day. These aren't just words that we put on a piece of paper, but values they drive our behavior. And when things get rough and there's obstacles in our path, there's rocks and there's trees, there's barriers in front of us, values ground us. If you've never thought about your values, now's the time. Take the next 3 or 4 minutes to just jot down a few words. Jot down some ideas, things that give you meaning, give you purpose, that ground your life. They give you a sense of fulfillment. Circle those words that mean the most to you, the things that you can't even imagine living without. And then write down a couple of behaviors that exemplify that value. If your value is commitment, what behaviors in your life exemplify commitment? So it's time to step into the arena and know without a shadow of a doubt that you lead with purpose and values. Until next time. Booyah!